What is going on, guys, and welcome one and all to some more Dislyte Excerpt Radio patch notes. Now, I know what some of you are saying, and you're probably asking the question, why am I reading patch notes when in reality the video or the version of Dislyte had just released? And that's my exact answer as well. Because here's the thing. The developers were on holidays during the time, so tasks were delayed. And I thought, oh, we're not going to get a patch notes task because of this. But then we got the video task, which was why, if you guys saw a video that was uploaded on Monday, get taken down and replaced with a video on Wednesday morning, I got up at 6 just to upload that video, by the way, because I knew it was going to be short, and I wanted to get it out of the way so I could submit that task. And I was like, okay, submitted, done. Let's hope there's no patch notes task. Last night, there was a patch notes task. Now, normally in these situations, I would go, okay, patch notes. What's the worst that could happen? Normally, I would ignore these sorts of things. But since I want to get Nexus Crystals, which is the currency that developers reward me for doing these tasks, I have to do this and get it out of the way. So for the past hour or so, in fact, I'm not joking when I say this, but apart from this, I also have to record multiple videos related to Dislyte content. There's also another video for the EX Tempt, of the events, the Farewell Fireworks videos, and the search and clues, or the clues and whatever, the treasure sort of thing, whatever it's called, the ancient treasures, whatever it's called. That's also another video, which might take a couple days to record, because this is the stupidest idea developers have gone and done. But basically, it's like one level every day. So if you guys see the intro animation appear like maybe 50 different times in the video that comes out, eventually, please don't question it, because, yeah. I'm also going to do a video showcase in that one later on. But anyway, we're here to read patch notes. I've got, the event all sorted out. I just got the Lost Treasure, whatever it is, left. So, let me go grab my phone, because I've had it on charge for the past, hour. Okay, here are the patch notes. I've just loaded them off my phone. Now, I'm going to cut to the chase, and I'm going to skip a few details here and there, because let's face it, the date is already passed. So, so what happened was the game went down on the 20th of February. That day's passed, so it's pointless me reading that detail out. For this video only, by the way, because I'm going to do it for every other video. Maybe just not this one, because the 20th has passed. So, yeah, anyway. And, yeah. Anyway, we're going to be reading out these ones. So we got ourselves the new espers. I've used these espers on the recording. All except one of them, which is Yuzu. Anyway, let's go ahead and read these out. So we have Uran. Uran is a controller. He can inflict sleep on enemies and make his allies deal extra damage to targets with sleep. Oh! That's why he... Okay, I'm just going to be clear about this, but... So his skills are the following. So he's got Exorcism. This inflicts... So this does damage to one enemy multiple times based on his attack. He inflicts sleep and calls in one random ally to perform an assist attack. That's another reason there was multiple... Okay, now I'm starting to piece together, because just so you guys know, I was in the dark for this update. For most of it. Until now. Anyway. Ability 2 is called Boundless Grace. Deals damage to one enemy multiple times. On attack, inflicts sleep, grants all allies attack up, and a Apotropake? Whatever that skill is. Apotropake amplifies damage when attacking a target with sleep. Okay. Interesting. Ability 3 is called Anathema. I have the animation for Anathema. Here it is.
Begone, evil spirits!
I don't normally do this for these types of videos with patch notes, but since we got them out, I might as well show them off. But anyways, deals damage to all enemies multiple times based on his attack. Inflicts sleep, grants allies crit damage up. When this gets ascended, it does the exact same thing, but it inflicts defense down. That's the only difference in that. Anyway, so abilities, Anathema gets Overload. Boundless Grace Morph is our Resonance 2. A new effect is added to Boundless Grace. All allies' AP is increased. Interesting. Then we have Blessing. Then we have Hasty Action. Then we have Aura. And then Anathema gets a Morph. New effect is added to Anathema. He gains an extra turn. That's probably going to be nerfed later on, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to go bam, 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 like constantly. Because every time there's like an extra turn thing, it's probably like a once per like physical turn. So what the deal? I don't know. Anyway, you can obtain him right now with the Echo after the update. Anyway, next up we have Sujue, who is Daji. Sujue is a fighter capable of weakening enemies by inflicting puppet art. She can also protect her allies with funeral rites. That's a weird name. Anyways, so let's go ahead. So, ability 1's called Nebula Knock. Deals 1 damage to enemy based on attack. Deals extra damage based on speed if the target has puppet art. And absorbs their AP. Huh, okay. Then we have Haze Havoc. Deals damage to all enemies multiple times based on attack. Deals extra damage based on speed. If the target has puppet art, attacks them once more. There is a passive with this skill. When taking ability damage from enemies and with puppet art, counterattacks the attacker. Damage a certain percentage of damage taken plus a certain percentage of Sujue's attack. Sujue is immune to ability effects inflicted by enemies with puppet art. If an enemy makes an ally's puppet art end early, inflicts puppet art on the enemy for 2 turns. Okay. And then we have ability 3, which is called a Bewitching Spell. I've also got footage of that one. We'll play that right here.
Relax. It's just some smoke.
Anyway, we have Bewitching Spell, which I keep forgetting, deals damage to 1 enemy. I keep thinking it's one of those like skills that does damage to all enemies, since for the past like maybe few Espers we've been getting have been doing that rule, and I've been forgetting easily. So thankfully we got something that can hopefully remind me of like, oh, there's single targeting attacks. Let's move on. So, deals damage to 1 enemy based on attack, deals extra damage with speed, dispels all their buffs, inflicts puppet art for 2 turns. The Ascension does mostly the same thing, but a failed infliction resets this ability's cooldown. That is the only difference. Passive gains a certain number of funeral rites stacks at the start of combat. When any ally takes lethal damage, consumes 1 stack of funeral rites to dispel all their debuffs, and gain a bonus turn. Then postpones their death until after the end of the turn. That's why, okay, now I'm starting to piece together, like, more things. Puppet Art reduces resistance, reduces miss rate when taking hits, reduces damage taken. The carrier gains taunt for a turn at the start of their turn. Funeral rites. Each stack increases the damage dealt when an ally attacks. Each stack deals true damage based on Sujue's attack. Triggers once per target per turn, with a max stacks are limited. And then we have the following. So, Bewitching Spell gets Overload. Bewitching Spell gets the first morph. A new effect is added to Bewitching Spell when an ally consumes Funeral Rite stacks. Counterattacks the attacker with Bewitching Spell. Then we have Blessing. Then we have Deathly Cinders. I think this is a new ability. After a whole year, we get a new ability. Because I've never heard of this one. So, Deathly Cinders does the following. When an ally is currently not alive, you get plus 40% crit damage. That is dangerous, if in the wrong hands. And then we have Aura. Bewitching Spell Morph 2. Change Bewitching Spell. Inflict Puppet Arts on all enemies when Sujue takes lethal damage. Consumes 3 stacks of Funeral Rites. Consumes all stacks when the stack count is below 3 to dispel all her debuffs. And then she's fully recovers HP to max. So full restore and gain a bonus turn. How you obtain her? At the moment, this Esper can only be acquired from emergency requests while Celestial Anomaly is on. She will be added to the Echo after the event has closed for some time. So basically, it'll be like maybe sometime like the next couple months or so. Anyway, source. I just read that. Anyway, we got Yuzu, who is Jingwei. This is the only character I have not used, so I don't have footage for her because I haven't gotten her yet. Well, actually, I just got her like after recording, so I was like, oh, okay. Where did... Oh, no. Yuzu is a defender capable of reducing damage taken based on defense, and marking the enemy who attacks her. When she attacks, she will steal the marked enemy's buffs. Okay, anyway. So we got ability 1. It's called Featherblade. Deals damage to one enemy multiple times based on attack and defense. After Ascension, the only thing that's different is she can inflict Seer. Another Esper that can inflict this ability, not a big surprise. Maybe the developers just love giving Esper Seer for some reason. Anyway, ability to choose a passive cutting remark. Gain shield at the start of an enemy turn. Shield strength is based on defense. When taking hits, inflict Usurp on the target. Usurp. One buff of the carrier will be stolen when attacked by Yuzu. And then we have a Flourish. Deals damage to all enemies based on defense. Inflicts Sharp Tongue. Passive. At the end of Yuzu's turn, if her number of buffs is not below a specific amount, shortens Flourish's cooldown and amplifies basic ability damage. So anyway, then we have the resonances. So, Flourish final damage. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Flourish gets overload. Then we have Defense Intrusion. Then we have Blessing. Pressure Vitals, which is also another new one. Upon successfully dispelling or stealing buffs, inflict max HP capacity minus 3% on the target for each buff dispelled or stolen. Then we have Aura, and then we have a Flourish Morph. A new effect is added to Flourish after an ally attacks. If the number of Yuzu's buffs is not below a specific amount, she performs a pursuit attack with her basic ability. She can be obtained at the... Okay, hang on. This Esper can currently be acquired in the event shop while...
So, it turns out, the developers have left a typo in this.
She'll be added to Echo after the event has closed for a period of time. So yeah, anyway. Then we have a Celestial Anomaly. Season 1 has unlocked. Players can participate after clearing story 416 on easy mode. The theme of Celestial Anomaly is the traces and clues. That's what it is. Traces and clues. It has 4 phases. Basically, it's now the 4 phases. Okay, so 4 phases. So, yeah. Because last time they did an anomaly like this, they had 3 phases, which was the... Wait, did they do 3 or 4? Yeah, I think they did 3, which was the Chimera, which is, of course, if you guys don't know what the Chimera was, or what a Chimera is exactly, think of like a beast that's been fused with a goat, a lion, and a snake. That was the first one. It's done it again. With the first phase being unlocked in this version, the Celestial Anomaly contains Ancient Mysteries, the Fox Fairy's Promise, Reach of the Stars, and Collecting Ancient Treasures, and Technology Lab. By participating in these activities, you can acquire the limited Esper Sujue, which you will see a video of Sujue summoning from this at a later point, when I get all 8 relics. If you don't know what I'm referring to, like what I mean, if you guys watched my reaction video of when I pointed out Yamato, this is a similar situation where you need 8 different relics and you can unlock this character. That's what Yamato was as well. And I think he is in the summoning, the Echo. I just don't get lucky enough to summon him. Or he's just locked behind the wall forever. I don't know. Moving on. Hang on. Anyway, apart from that, there's also Shimmer Records and other growth materials and Ancient Mysteries, which is... Oh no, this is the thing. Anyway, there are 4 boss instances that unlock sequentially during a season, each lasting for a version, which is 3 weeks, which is about 20 days. Challenge boss instances to obtain rewards including Secret Shards, Season 1 Pass XP, Test Data Chips, and Memory Stardust. In addition, you may also receive ranking rewards based on your challenge score. Clearing an instance difficulty is for the first time will increase server progress. When server progress reaches 100%, the corresponding instance's mural and story will be unlocked. Oh, great! I didn't think we all had to do that. Well, that's actually what I'm going to be focused on for the next couple days on my iPad. Is I'm going to be farming instant XP going forwards because I'm free from recording until tomorrow, where I'm going to record the next piece of Ancient Chronos, which is the first boss. Anyway. The Fox Fairies promise. Participate in the season gameplay modes to obtain secret shards, which can be used for emergency requests. You can obtain keepsakes via request, collect enough keepsakes to get the legendary Esper Sujue, reach for the Stars Season Pass. There are various ways to obtain Season 1 XP, Pass XP. Pass XP can be used to level up the pass and obtain generous rewards. It's a paid thing, by the way. Collecting ancient treasures, complete missions issued by Espers to acquire secret shards. The rewards from missions issued by an Esper can only be claimed after you have acquired that Esper. That's why some of them are blacked out in that event. Right, now I understand how this event works better, because I'm reading patch notes. Technology Lab is up next. So, the Technology Lab is open for 4 phases, each lasting for 21 days. Each Technology Lab phase provides 9 pieces of flawless equipment with a designated position, a designated main attribute, and an enhancement level of 0 for you to enhance. Equipment enhancement consumes test data chips, which can be acquired from season game passes. Okay, we've also got this was the one I was curious about, because they're bringing back some events. Here are the 2 events for the backtrack, and these are for Leora and Ollie. Now, these are... Oh, God, this has been a long time since I've seen... Okay, we had the Dusk and Dawn event, which is the, for Leora. And fun fact, I actually showed a picture of Leora to a friend of mine, and she said, cool, because her favorite goddess, / god in any mythology, is Athena. Yeah, I told her that. I'm not going to show the thing because it was on Discord and I talked about it anyway. And the other one was Osiris. Oh god, what event was that? The Lone Star event. It's been over a year since that event has been released. Jeez. I couldn't remember that one, but yeah, that's Ollie's one. So we have the Lone Star event and then the Dusk and Dawn event releasing. I have both these characters, so if I want to rerun through those events in any way, shape, or form, I could. But let me know in the comment section if you want to see that, because the only downside is I have to spend some time to do that event. And the other thing I could do is probably make a full video of the entire event, the entire story. But that's the downside, because I don't know if people want to see very long videos. So, in this video's comment section, let me know. Do you want me to rerun through one of these events? I'll start with one, see how it goes, and then if people like it, I'll do another one. But if people hate it, it's kind of pointless me doing that, because some people will hate these sorts of things. Anyway, we have, next up is the event, which is the Farewell Fireworks, which we all know the details. Anyway, Yuzu, Yuran, and Sujue will reveal the mysteries of Tangton from different perspectives. Oh, that's why. Okay, it makes more sense now when I'm reading this. Anyway, same story. You unlock this after 416 on easy mode. The event map will unlock during the event, containing 3 chapters: Giblet Cage, Avenging Foe, and Underhanded Ways. Enjoy the story and complete the map events to claim amazing rewards. Additionally, complete limited time event missions to acquire personal seals and complete ritual all the modes and story stages of all the modes in existence to acquire signature pens, which can be exchanged for Yuzu Divinates, Legendary Abilamon, Shimmer Records. We all know at this stage. The trial consists of a maze floor for explorers to traverse and explore and ultimately defeat the boss at the end. In this installment of trials, same rewards as always. Just pointless me going over it anyway. During the initial 2 weeks, you can engage in various activities. All of this will close when the activities will close in the last 3 days. You can still redeem rewards. You just can't participate in them. You'll have to wait till they re-release these events as the backtrack events or backtrack things. Anyway, any unused personal seals and signature pens will be converted into gold at a specific ratio and sent to you via mail. We have the Boom Boom Gotcha. We know what this one does because we've seen it a few times. Heron Box. That's what I mentioned. We've seen this one before. I don't need to go over it. Golden City. Gambling. Because that's all it is. It's just gambling. And then we have... and then the last one's the limited time echoes, which are for Uran. Then we have Leora and Ollie, which will last for 21 days, or in this video, it's probably 19 days. So it's been 2 days. The event offers a special chance to summon Uran. Well, these ones, you spend 100 wish stones in the event pool to guarantee the acquisition of the current events featured. Reminder for people, you get 1 wish stone for an epic and 20 for a legendary. And only wish stones can only be obtained from the gold card pool. You're going to ask me that question anyway. Adjustments and optimizations. We have knockout improvements. Trials will be introduced to knockout mode. You can employ various formations to initiate simulated battles against opponents you have faced before and view trial results. The sign-up condition for knockout will be changed from reaching Point Wars Tier 11 to reaching 3,000 beat bout points. Good luck with that, because I can never get past 1,000. Display of insignias is in Knockout has been improved. Knockout will be tallied daily after the update. Season rewards will change. Number 2 is you can block ultimate animations in battle settings after this update. Why would I do that? I want to show these animations off because that's what I like about this game, is just the animations. We got list optimizations, power and rival runes, sorting options will be incorporated into the Esper sorting feature. Divinate information will now be included in the Esper filter display. System optimization, the strength verification emblems mission description has been optimized. The emblem display of the Esper interface has been optimized. Swift space has been unlocked for the following Espers: Uran, Yuzu, Leora, and Elaine. Okay. And then we have Myramon formation for the spatial tower stages have been adjusted. Their difficulty levels remain unchanged. The unlock condition for the preparation room has been changed to clearing story stage 1116. Quick unequipped will be added after the update. Well, this is a packages, but after the update, Shimmer Records, Abilamon boxes, and Shimmer Record plus memo chip boxes will be replaced by Shimmer Record alt boxes. And that's it. That's it. I've read the patch notes. I've done that. My chin hurts, but that's okay. Now I at least, on the plus side, know what is going on with this update because I've been in the dark for most of it, and I didn't understand all of it until I got to read patch notes. Now, I could have just done this beforehand and had this video ready to go for and whatnot, but the problem is it would have just sat on my computer for ages. That's going to be it for patch notes. Now, normally this will happen normally, but there are times where developers will release the I don't know what I'm trying to say anyway. I think I should end this video here because I'm getting confused. And yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, bell icon, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you on a future video when that happens. The reason I'm ending it now, I've got to go open up that window.